Hey everyone, Scott Hansen here from NFL Red Zone, and you're watching the Super Fantasy Bros podcast. 1 hour of commercial-free podcasting starts now. Enjoy the show.
Week 12 and Thanksgiving in the books after yet another crazy week in the NFL. However, we'll only be briefly touching on Week 12 throughout this episode and focusing more on previewing Week 13 because we have moved to one episode a week as the playoffs are so close for fantasy. Most trade deadlines are passing probably this week, if not passed already, and most rosters are set for their playoff runs. So we're going to focus on getting you guys the best rankings and the best game previews we can get. So in this episode, we'll do a very brief calmer chaos and trust or bust, and then move into the game previews for Week 13 and wrap up with some trivia from Q. So let's get right into it, shall we?
Yes, we shall.
We shall. Start with some calmer chaos. We'll just do one from each position. So let's start at the quarterback position. Lamar Jackson. So I'm just going to give you guys his last 5 game scores. 13.78, 25.08, 36.64, 17.42, 11.4. And he also missed a game in between 17 and 11. This is calm or chaos on Lamar right now.
Calm.
Yeah, I think it's calm. I mean, you're not starting anyone else over him. And it's funny, though, like these numbers are bad, but it's not correlating to real life where, like, right now he might be the MVP with somehow they're pulling these wins out of their ass, but
he has the ball.
Yeah, the turnovers should probably fix themselves and he'll get back to normal.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Were they playing like good defenses?
Not necessarily.
I mean, Browns are good. I would say Browns are okay.
I think he struggled
They're
against the
solid.
Dolphins too, but the Dolphins defense has been really hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely staying calm, honestly. Like, it's Lamar Jackson. We'll be fine, especially with just the weapons he has now at this point with Bateman too. He's going to be fine. And I think part of the reason he had such a bad game this past week was because of the lingering effects from like being sick. Like most quarterbacks coming back after a week of illness struggle to play at that same level until the following week. So
Except for Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, except for Tovid, man. All right, let's move on to a running back. Aaron Jones, 2.3 points, 10 carries for 23 yards. He did play 49% of the snaps, so about half the game. Is this calm or chaos for Aaron Jones?
It's another guy returning from COVID. I don't think it's much chaos. I think he's not fallen off or like lost a step. I still think it's him over AJ Dillon, even though it's looked the other way. But I'm still calm.
I'm going to say chaos, and not just because this game. It's the past, so his past 5 games, 8, 24, 5, 12, 2. That's bad.
Yeah,
3 of those games are
down.
under double digits. Like, bro, I'm sorry, this is chaos. Like, he's scaring me.
Yeah, I think it's leaning towards chaos as well. I think it was weird that they even had him play in this game, knowing that the bye was the following week, just to give him more time to rest. But I mean, I guess if he was cleared, he probably wanted to play. But at this point, I mean, he's got the bye now. Hopefully, you're hoping that he gets back on the bye, gets back on track, and comes back and gets like 60 to 70% of the snaps again. Hopefully, gets more of the workload. But AJ Dillon's also been really solid too. So we'll see how the backfield shakes out. But
I hate thinking about it.
A little chaotic.
But like, I think they love Aaron Jones, but if they had the choice to cut him just to keep AJ Dillon, they probably would. I think they just secretly are in love with AJ Dillon, that they would probably take him over Aaron Jones. They just can't make that type of move.
Yeah, AJ Dillon has been so solid, and he's younger, but they also paid Aaron Jones a ton of money this offseason, so I don't think they're cutting him anytime soon.
No, I don't think they're cut him if they were to get rid of him. I don't think they're just cutting him.
Right. All right. Moving on to wide receiver. I did the entire Broncos wide receivers as a whole. Jerry Jeudy, 4.5 points. Cortland Sutton, 3.7. And Tim Patrick led the pack at 4.6. Is this calm or chaos for all of these receivers?
Chaos.
Yeah.
And throw Noah Fart in there too.
Yeah, Noah Fant as well. Honestly, all the pass catchers on the Broncos are scary.
Can't trust Teddy.
And I'm not even going to give them any type of break because Drew Lock was in there. They still have been bad with Teddy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I can't trust them right now. I would avoid them if I can. The closest one I'd be still trusting would be Judy, but even then, it's like he hasn't been that great. His ceiling has not been that high. So like when you're starting him, you're hoping he gets you 12. It's not that great.
Yeah.
So it's chaos on all of them. Last one, tight end, Dallas Goddard. He finished with 1 point, 1 catch for 0 yards this past week. And since Ertz has left, he really has not done that much. This is calm or chaos for Goddard.
Chaos.
It's a big chaos.
Big chaos.
He's supposed to be good, but I think it's all on Jalen Hurts.
Yep.
They rely on like 99% of the offenses ran through Hurts.
Yeah. I think it's a combination of that. And it's a combination of like just the fact that the Eagles were running the ball a lot more. And even now when we are passing the ball, he's not getting like the consistent target share you want to see. He's had some games where he's had at least 6+ targets, but he's also had a couple where he gets like 2 or 3 and just completely disappears. And you don't want to see that. So until we see some consistency, it's chaos. Chaos. All right, let's get into some trust or bust before we get into game previews. Carson Wentz, after 2 down games, put up 28 points on the Bucs. He gets the Texans this week. Is he startable? Is he trustable? What's the deal with Wentz?
Definitely. He had I think he scored 23 when he played them like however long, week 6. I'm starting him over guys like Russell Wilson and Tua.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how much I trust him.
My ranks agree with Q statement.
My ranks agree with Q statement as well. So Q, I agree. I think he's right on the cusp of like QB1 this week. And then just in general, he's probably a decent starter right now.
Yeah.
Running back Dontrell Hillyard of the Titans in 2 games since he's been on the team. He has 36 points total, 18 per game. Is he at least worth an ad right now? What's the deal with his backfield?
An ad, sure.
Yeah, right. After seeing that consistently back to back, why wouldn't I don't know. Maybe they stick with him to be the guy for the rest of the season.
Yeah, he's been super involved in the passing game, which you like to see. Just don't know if it's going to be consistent with the Titans as they've all been inconsistent, but I think he's at least worth an ad. I don't know if I trust him in my lineup just yet, though. Especially with the bye this week. That who knows what they'll do after it.
Mm-hmm.
Jaylen Waddle. So we know we're starting Jaylen Waddle every game, but he's now wide receiver 10 on the season. Is he
it's wild.
A trustable low-end wide receiver 1 at this point? Here are his numbers since week 6. 29, 15.3, 6.9, 16.3, 10.1, 20.6, 28.7. So 5 games with 15+ points in the last 7.
Yeah, he's been a menace.
Yeah, lock him in.
I mean, yeah, I have him at 13
much
right now. He's like right there at that wide receiver 1.
Yeah, definitely right there. High end wide receiver 2, low end wide receiver 1. Jaylen Waddle has been rock solid all season.
Phenomenal.
1 week under 6 targets.
Yeah, the volume's been nuts. Devonte Parker coming back might shake it up a little bit, but honestly, you got to be confident right now with Waddle.
Yep.
Last one, Jack Doyle, tight end for the Colts, 20.1 points, 6 catches on 7 targets for 81 yards and a touchdown. He apparently came back from the dead because he has 17 targets over the last 3 games. Is this trust or bust here for Doyle?
I think it's bust.
I think so.
Wentz
too.
likes the tight ends, but Jack Doyle is just not a cute name to be adding and starting.
He is not.
He's not. But I mean, with tight ends that have been so frustrating, like I wouldn't be mad at you if you picked him up and wanted to start him. But yeah, I would agree. I think it's leaning more towards bust. You like to see the volume, but even in the last 2 games before that, I think he had less than like 8 points in both of those games, despite 5 targets in each. So yeah, I still can't trust him yet. All right, let's get into the game previews. So when you're watching this, it's probably on Sunday or at the earliest on Friday if you're watching on YouTube or listening to us. So you're just going to hear our picks for Thursday Night Football, and you'll get to see if we were right or wrong. So Thursday Night Football, we got the Cowboys at the Saints. Who are you guys taking in this game?
Cowboys.
Yeah, it's a sweep. Give me the Cowboys as well. I can't trust Taysom Hill on his first start on a shorter week. A little risky. Give me the Cowboys. All right, let's get into the Sunday games, get into some analysis here with our rankings. Cardinals at the Bears, first game on the docket. Kyler and DeAndre Hopkins are both questionable, but it seems like they're trending in the right direction after the bye week. If they play, you have to start both of them, right?
Guaranteed.
Absolutely.
110%.
Yeah, too risky to bench them despite being banged up. I still think they're must-start options. Chase Edmonds still out. Most likely, it looks like he's going to be coming back December 13th. is like the earliest he can come back. So where did you rank Connor, who is currently running back 10 on the season?
I have him at 7.
I was
14.
7.
Would you say
Where do you
Q?
have him, Q?
14.
Whoa.
Wow, Q hates
Respectful.
James Conner. I thought you were the
Grow
big
up,
James Conner
dude.
guy.
He's guaranteed the 1 touchdown, but what if that's all he gets? Which is
No, he's been eating.
I got him at 11. So I'm actually higher than Q, but not as high as you guys. I still
Yeah.
think he's a low end RB1 right now.
Well, I like some James Conner.
Yeah, Connor has been rock solid. You really can't go against him. He's definitely a must start right now.
100%.
And after DeAndre Hopkins, is it still Christian Kirk? You would have the next highest wide receiver or Q. You have your boy AJ Green up there.
no. I think with DeAndre Hopkins back, you are feeling the same about all of the other guys combined. Plus, it's supposed to be windy and rainy on Sunday, so who knows if any of them will be effective outside of Hopkins.
True.
Yeah.
Very true. Good point. Definitely monitor the weather in that game. Might want to avoid Christian Kirk in the flex, but if it looks like it's clear skies, I think I'd like Kirk the most still out of those three.
Sure.
But not that great of an option still. Moving on to the Bears, Dave Montgomery has been just okay since his return from injury. Where did you rank him this week? Is he still in your RB2 range?
17.
Low end. I have him at 18.
Yes, I'm the highest.
19.
No, I have him at 17 too. So we're all on the same.
18, 19.
And I was saying that he's been okay is very respectful because he has not been okay.
He's been okay. He's had 10 points in 2 games and 7-1. Like at the very,
Yeah.
like he's been pretty much.
I think
below
that's like
average.
outside-
Singletary.
That's like
numbers.
outside top 20 those weeks, probably.
Oh yeah, definitely. You hope that he can kind of get it back on track, especially 10 points against the Lions wasn't that great. But he hasn't scored a touchdown in any of these games, and his volume has still been there. He's pretty much playing all the snaps. So I'm still chasing the volume with Dave Montgomery. He's got to find the end zone soon. He's still got favorable matchups coming up. Lastly, where did you rank Darnell Mooney? A-Rob potentially might miss this game again after missing practice on Thursday as well.
Got him at
I think with
24.
A-Rob, I'd still rank him in the same spot.
Yeah,
I have him at
he-
22.
Yeah, he wouldn't
24.
move.
Yeah, I got him at 22 as well. Mooney,
His-
rock solid, low end wide receiver 2, at worst high end flex.
Love him.
Got to keep rolling him out there right now. Him and Justin Fields have been on the same page, or Andy Dalton as well. Whoever's throwing him the ball, he's catching it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's pick this one. Might be a sweep. Cardinals at the Bears. Who we got?
Oh,
Cardinals.
man.
Cardinals.
Give me the Cardinals. Coming off the bye, they better beat the Bears.
They will.
All right, Colts at the Texans. We already touched on Carson Wentz. We know he's a viable starter, but we know also that Jonathan Taylor is locked in. Don't even need to question
Yeah,
that one.
last time you played them, 14 for 145 and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah,
Jesus.
so he should be just fine this week. But do you have any confidence in Pittman to bounce back this week? He had 10 targets last week, but only 9.3 points to show for it.
Yes, I do.
It's his
Very
lowest
much so.
performance since the last time he played the Texans. I think he has to bounce back.
Yeah, you will.
Yep. I think so too.
Yeah, I got him at
This
13.
is going to be a
so
field
still
day for
confident in him.
the Colts offense.
But you know who I kind of feel may have an even better game?
Ooh,
Don't
yeah.
say
T.Y.
Ty. No, dude.
His career against the Houston Texans when he's healthy is elite.
We'll see. Maybe he has a big game. He
Should I
did
start him?
catch a touchdown last week.
Do I
but-
start him over Brandon Cooks?
No
Yeah.
way.
Well, just about to talk about Brandon Cooks. How confident are we in Brandon Cooks right now? Is he still a must-start wide receiver 2 or flex?
Yeah, I have him at
I got him
21.
at 20.
Yeah, I got him at 23, but it's just because like the lack of depth right now at the wide receiver position. Like, there's not that many names I would want to put over him that could get that volume.
Yeah, there was like people I was putting at like 18 or like 24. I'm like, am I doing something wrong?
Yeah, I was like, am I crazy right now? But there are some teams on a bye as well. Kind of throws it up, but yeah, not 100% confident. But Brandon Cooks, I think you have to keep starting him.
Sadly, yeah.
Yep, T-Gods. So
I'm
I would
living it.
not start T.Y. Hilton over him.
Yeah, I wanted to start AB so bad this week.
You know, but now he's suspended. Tough break.
Dumbass.
Oh.
Avoid all other Texans if you can. Still,
Yes.
Yeah.
please.
Rex Burkhead has
Yeah.
I'm not saying start him. First of all, him and David Johnson are being started in our league this week by 2 different teams. I think T-Gods, you
Dude.
might be starting David Johnson, or am I
I
wrong?
am. I
And
have to.
Gators
McKissick,
starting
dude.
Burkhead.
I'm like, I got Kareem
Yeah.
Hunt and Aaron Jones on a bye, and then
Ooh,
JD
yeah,
McKissick's
it's
hurt.
tough.
But
I'm
last 2
starting
weeks,
Breida in another league. I'm not confident.
he's not bad. Last 2 weeks, he's had 30 carries, which is 10th in the league. In that span, he's only had 67 rushing yards.
Ooh,
0
That's
touchdowns.
yeah, that's bad. Definitely tough to start him. I would avoid all Texans if you can. If you're desperate, play the.
I'm
play
starting
the
2 of them.
At least one of them is a good one. All right, let's pick this game. Colts at the Texans. Who you guys got?
Colts.
Yeah, give me the Colts. No doubt. Texans couldn't beat the Jets, man. All right. Chargers at the Bengals. Justin Herbert continues to thrive. Where did you rank him this week?
Number 3.
7.
4.
Oh, I got him at 7 as well. Only reason I'm lower than you guys is just because Cincinnati is like, I think, top 5 against quarterbacks in fantasy points. So they've been pretty decent, but obviously Herbert could drop a 50 bomb on any team. So there's still that chance of him going off. That's why I got him at 7, just tempering expectations a little bit. But if you have him, you're most likely.
And it didn't feel like he had a great game last week, but he still finished QB6 on the week. So like,
yeah,
he's just good.
It was just an average week, but like,
Lockett.
Yeah, not Tyler Lockett.
Yeah, not Tyler Lockett.
I can't believe you said that.
He's still very inconsistent.
Last
week was the first time all season that he didn't have more than 27 or more points or 17 or fewer. That was the first time he had an average game at 23 all season.
Take it.
So hopefully this is leading to some consistency for Herbert. But I'll defend that take for a while.
Okay.
If he continues to be consistent.
I mean, win.
Man.
And you won't
I'll believe
lose.
him.
Yeah, cute.
He'll extra lose.
Way to get him.
Eckler, Keenan, locked in as always, elite options at their positions. After Mike Williams finally bounced back in week 11, he flopped again in week 12. Where did you rank him? Are you confident in him at all? What's the deal?
26.
Never confident in Mike Williams. I also have him at 26, but this is Tyler Lockett. If you want to compare anyone to Tyler Lockett, please make it Mike Williams.
Compare someone in his position.
Yeah, of course. I think I would definitely agree with that. Mike Williams, I got him at 29. I've got guys over him that I wouldn't have thought I would have over him earlier in the season. I'm just not confident in him right now at all.
Me either.
Elijah Moore.
Hunter
I got him
Renfro.
over. Yep. If you told me that at the beginning of the season, actually, at the beginning of the season, I wasn't that high at Mike Williams. But like week 5, I would have been like, no way.
What the fuck?
All right, moving on to the Bengals. Joe Mixon locked in as he continues to be on fire. But Burrow had his 3rd bad fantasy game in a row. Where did you rank him this week? Are we losing confidence starting him? What's the deal?
I have him at 11. This is a tough matchup for him this week, and his lackluster play lately isn't really like a good sign leading up to this matchup. So, I mean, you most likely have to start Burrow, but I would not be mad at you if you went like Wentz or somebody like that over him.
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree. I have him at 11 as well, but I feel like that's just because like the talent around him, I feel like he still has more upside.
Has the potential to blow up.
But yeah, I'm definitely a little bit nervous on Burrow right now. Last 3 games, I think are like 7, 11, and 18. So it's been pretty ugly.
Definitely not.
Even
Joe Mixon show.
It's been the Joe Mixon show. Tough matchup as well for the Bengals pass catchers. Chargers allow the 2nd fewest points to wide receivers. Where did you rank Chase, Higgins, and Boyd this week?
Got Jamar 7, T at 19, and didn't even rank Boyd.
Yeah, something like that. T. Higgins finally showed up last week.
Yes, he did.
I loved
My
it.
boy.
I had him on my bench, but I
Love
still
to
loved
say
it.
I had to start him because Cooper had COVID. Worked out.
It's a good job.
But yeah, definitely happy to see T. Higgins back. I got him at 21, so back in that wide receiver 2 range. Boyd, I'd avoid if I can. I got him at 46.
Days.
Scroll down pretty far
Avoid
for that
at
one.
all costs.
Avoid
Boyd. Jamar Chase, I have at
avoid
9,
Boyd.
but I'm also getting a little nervous on Jamar Chase the last few weeks too. So
Yep. I said I'm still not sold on him.
all right, well, I'm pretty sold on his talent, but I think
I'm not sold.
the passing game's just been bad.
I'm sold. Sorry,
I'm sold.
Q.
We'll
I'm charging
see if he can bounce back.
hard bargain
Hi,
on my
Barney.
sell.
Any hard bargain. All right, let's pick this game. Who you guys got?
Chargers.
Give me the Bengals.
Okay.
I'm done picking the Chargers, dude. Every time I'm like, all right, Chargers got to win this game. They just choke. I'm done with them.
I'm taking the Bengals too.
I guess we're not making the same parlay this week. I think
Nope,
I put
me and
money
you
on the
can't
Chargers.
do.
The Chargers are plus like 140.
Yeah,
Take
because
that.
they're not good.
They are good.
Okay. They probably have the same record as the Bengals.
No, the Chargers are 6-5. Bengals are 7-4, I think.
Oh my
Well,
god.
they'll have the same record after this week.
No, they won't. Bengals will
They
be
will.
8-4.
Nope.
Yeah, right.
Bengals 8-4. That sounds gross.
And Mixon
Bengals are good,
traded
bro.
to the Chargers.
Bro, they
Mixon's
are
gonna run all
good.
over them.
They
Bengals
really
are
are
low-key
good.
good. Although they did lose. I think every team has a really bad loss this year, pretty much.
All to the Jets.
Yeah, just random teams like the Texans beating teams. It's gross.
If
But
that was
either
the
way-
case, then the Jets would be undefeated.
You're right.
All right, Vikings at the Lions. Kirk Cousins sitting at QB9 on the season. Where did you rank him against the Lions? Is he finally a confident start this week?
Yeah, let's stop
We got him at
disrespecting
10.
him.
I like him.
I'll keep disrespecting him.
I have him at
I'm
9.
gonna keep disrespecting him.
Yeah, I'll be
Last
that guy.
3 weeks,
Wow.
2 top 10 finishes.
Bro, it's Kirk Cousins though.
And no Dalvin Cook.
Numbers
He's going to
don't
have
lie
to cook.
you guys. Your favorite line.
The 4 games without Dalvin Cook he's played in his career, he's had 6 extra fantasy points per game. So if he's had to cook, it's time to cook now. Justin Jefferson, stock up, and Thielen, stock up. I'm on the Kirk campaign.
Last time I
Ruin
wanted
you.
to like believe in Kirk, like he had 3 really solid games week 3, had a down game week 4. I was like, all right, Lions, bounce back game. Kirk had 15 points against the Lions. He gets the Lions again this week. I'm scared of getting hurt again. I have him at 10, but I'm very nervous that
You're
it could be
confident.
you could get Kirk Cousins this week again.
Kirk
I know.
Cousins is good.
no, he's
I'll-
not.
Yes,
He's
he is.
inconsistent and it drives me nuts.
He got all our necks lining up under the guard.
Yeah, he is a wild card, man. He's out there. But if you need a quarterback to start this week, I wouldn't be mad at you for starting him against the Lions. But
Definitely shouldn't be mad. You should be happy.
we'll see. Madison stepping in for Dalvin Cook, still a must-start top 10 option against this defense, right?
100%.
I think his 2 games he played this year, he was top 10.
Yeah,
That
he's
week.
rock solid. I put him at 4, dude. I'm all in on him.
Yeah, I have
Madison.
him at 6. I love me some Madison this week.
Top 5 for me. Lock him in. Put him in your lineup, especially if you got him on waivers. You got to steal. I unfortunately had to drop him a couple weeks ago in a tight lineup
Dumbass.
scenario
Dumbass.
for Rondale Moore because I needed a wide receiver, and then I got outbid for him the next week, and now I don't have him without
Should have put the house on him.
I didn't. I should have. The sad part was I bid $1 on him because I was like,
Oh my
my
God.
Oh, dude.
And someone
Yeah.
bid $2.
You deserve to lose that one.
Sean, bro. Come on.
I was like, no, let's take it Madison back, man. I thought someone would have left him out there. I got burnt. It still hurts, but we'll see what happens. Either way, Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen locked in for sure. We know that they're both top 7 on the season right now. So lock them in. But moving on to the Lions, Deandre Swift out for this game as well. May miss some time. Where did you rank Jamal Williams in his place?
got him at 15.
Got him at 15 too.
Woo, twinning.
16.
16
you
for me too. Twinning.
All right.
Yeah, you guys screwed up.
No,
All
we
right,
did not
fuck
screw up.
you.
He's a top 15 back this week, baby.
Easily.
Yeah, they're going to have to use him a ton without Swift. I think Jamar Jefferson and I don't remember how to say the other guy's name. I'm not going to try it. But the other 2 running backs, they still will get a little bit of work, but should be the Jamal Williams
Barely.
show.
Jamal's
Solid
going to
RB2
get
play
fed.
this week. And then TJ Hawkinson continues to be pretty solid. Is he a top 5 guy this week?
Used
you
to
guys?
be.
I got him at, I got him at 5.
Yep.
I'm at 5 as well. You got
Should I switch
Lock
him
it
to
in.
5? It was
Lock it
6.
in.
I'll put him at 5.
Lock
Put
it
him
in.
at 5.
All
Lock
right.
it in. All right. That means TJ Hawkinson locked in for top 5. Need that this week. All right. Let's pick this game. Vikings at the Lions.
Vikings.
Vikings.
Y'all were
No.
scaring me.
Not even a question.
Josh Reynolds, sleeper pick, back with Goff.
Stop.
Back becoming relevant with Goff.
Maybe. I doubt it, though. Not too high on Josh Reynolds. Not too high on any Lions wide receivers. Giants at the Dolphins. Next game here. Saquon has also been just okay since coming back. A little bit more okay than when I said Dave Montgomery was okay. I think he had 9 and then 11. Has he entered your top 12 running backs yet?
He's at 14.
14.
You gotta earn that top 12.
I am 13.
Ooh, you?
16.
Oh my God.
Why do you
Dolphins
hate
D.
Saquon?
Dolphins
That's
D
bogus.
is so good. I love
They are
Saquon,
really
but
solid.
they need a new quarterback, and then Saquon will be back.
Yeah, they need an offensive line too.
They need a lot.
Yeah.
Saquon just
They
needs
do
to
need
go.
a lot.
Giants need
Yeah,
some
he
help.
needs to go somewhere.
We'll see what Saquon can do this week against the Dolphins. Sterling Shepard also may be back this week. Got some limited practice on Thursday. Would he be the only wide receiver worth starting right now?
Yeah,
Shepard, yeah.
but
Yeah.
I don't trust any of them.
No, hell no.
Yeah. When Shepard's active, he gets the targets. That would be the only reason if you're desperate at flex. But honestly, other than that, I'd probably want to avoid all these wide receivers.
Yep.
Daniel Jones is also questionable. I don't think he's going to play.
No, I think he's active. Or he's
active?
He's good. It's not gonna be Mike Lennon.
What was your nickname for Danny Dimes, Q?
He's Danny Nichols.
Like
man.
dual threat Danny?
Oh, dual threat Danny. That's Danny.
Dog doo-doo Danny.
Danny
not
dumbass.
Danny dumbass.
Do not start Danny. Moving on to the
Jackass
Dolphins.
Jones.
Is Tua a viable start this week against the G-Men?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Plug and play.
Yeah, I think he's a bye week fill-in at best. I got him at 14, right below Wentz, but right above Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Damn, Russ is. What happened to Russ?
I got
man?
Russ over Tua.
Yeah, we could talk about Russ in a
I
little
haven't
bit.
lost faith in Russ.
I don't know, man. Seahawks are scaring me right now. But yeah, Tua, decent start. Myles Gaskin finally broke the bad even week streak last week. Is he due for a bad game this week now, or is he still going to stay good on the odd weeks?
Maybe he's
Stay good.
This was him breaking out to be good every week.
To be consistent.
Now he's just perfect.
Yeah.
I don't think it's illegal for Myles Gaskin to be consistent. So
No, he's still like one of the worst yards per carry running back. I think Dolphins might be done with his ass after this year. Even though it's not all his fault. I don't know. He's getting the goal line work though, which is what you want to see.
yeah,
Even with Lindsey getting carries, which I was like, how is he already playing?
yeah, they just picked him up and threw him right in there. But yeah, I got Gaskin at 20, still in that RB2, more towards the low end range. If you have to start him, I think you can roll him out there.
It's an odd week, so feel extra confident.
A little bit extra confidence with the odd week. We already touched on Jaylen Waddle earlier. So what's the deal with Gasecki? Is he still startable at this point? What is going on?
Yeah, Waddle has hurt him.
I have him at 8. I mean,
But what is that really saying?
I'm at 10, and I don't
Not saying much.
I feel like I'm still being generous, but like
Yeah,
10
me
is just
too.
so bad.
Me
I
too.
think him and Pitts are like bottom 20 tight ends the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, since week 8, his numbers are 9.8, 9.4, 0, 10, 4.7.
And he had 7 targets in that 0 game. So
I know. Like the volume's still been pretty decent, aside from this past week with 3 targets. But I don't know, man. He's really scaring me. Hopefully after the bye in week 14, they kind of get him more involved for the playoffs if you have him on your playoff roster. But I'd be hoping for another option to come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
All right, let's pick this one. Giants at the Dolphins. Should be an interesting game. Who you guys got?
Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Ooh, clean sweep. Give me the Dolphins too.
Dolphins.
Can't pick the Giants after they won last week. I don't know if they can win 2.
I will never pick the Giants.
And the Dolphins are hot. Dolphins low key.
They can still make the
schedule lights up
playoffs.
a little bit. They might make the playoffs.
Oh, wait, back real quick about the Lions. They have 62 possible outcomes to be eliminated from playoff contentions because they're still in. They could still make it, but they have 62 ways that can happen this week that take them out of it.
Yeah, they're definitely going to get knocked out. No doubt.
I hope they make it.
Stop. All right, Eagles at the Jets. Jalen Hurts is a bit banged up. Is he a viable start this week still despite the injury?
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, I think so too.
But if he's out, would you consider Minshew?
Minshew, I'd put below Russell Wilson, but above Taysom Hill at like 6.
Yeah.
If Hurts can't do it, then I definitely wouldn't start Minshew.
Yeah,
I
Minshew
would-
doesn't have the
no
ability
way.
with his legs.
No
Minshew
way.
mania.
Oh my
You gotta
god!
believe.
What if he played well? Then that's when everything just goes
Oh my
downhill.
god, dude! The Eagles would have another quarterback controversy. I'm not in the mood for that.
And
Hurts
everybody
is going to
would
play.
want
We'll be okay.
Minshew to play just because.
Oh,
of his
I'd want
work.
Minshew
I
to
know.
play.
Of course you would, Q. You would hop right on that bandwagon. All right. It seems like Miles Sanders will get the start versus the Jets. He practiced in full on Thursday. Is he a top 20 play this week?
No, unstartable.
Unstartable.
Yeah.
All
wouldn't say that
if they're
just
all
yet.
playing
I'm at
unstartable.
24.
Boston Scott's questionable. Jordan Howard also might be questionable.
I don't know if Jordan Howard's playing.
I'd
I
rather
got him
start
at
Tony
19.
Pollard.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got Miles Sanders at 19. It's the Jets. If after this week it's still another bad week, then I'm all the way out.
Only had 2 games
I'm
over
giving him
10
another
points.
shot.
Bro,
One more
no,
shot.
there's no reason to give him a shot, dude.
I just want him to get a touchdown, dude.
But he
needs
won't,
one.
and
He's
you
due.
He'll
know
get you
he
a
won't.
fumble.
He's due for a touchdown.
Bro, if he wasn't on the Eagles,
he
you're
will get
talking.
you a fumble.
If he was not on the Eagles, all of you are talking shit on him right now.
Bro, he hasn't had a touchdown
Guaranteed.
all season. He has 0 touchdowns.
Bro,
He's
he
due.
sucks.
He's due. He does not suck. He's very good yards per carry. He's very efficient when he gets the
Just
ball.
need to utilize him.
Need to use him better.
Yes.
He's playing the Jets. Has to be the week. I'm locking it in. Top 20
You wanna
play for
make a
Miles
bet?
Sanders.
You want to make
Oh
a
my
bet? Because
God.
I bet he doesn't score a touchdown this week.
Oh my God, what are the odds on a Miles Sanders touchdown this week right now? Like plus 300. I'll make a bet though. I'll throw
Throw
5
five
on it.
on it.
I'll throw 5 on it.
All
Miles
right.
Sanders
Oh
toe.
man.
Lock it in. He's scoring. All right. We also touched on Goddard earlier. So what about Devonta Smith? Came crashing back down to earth last week. Still a startable option this week.
Yes. I think so. Someone has to be. It's either is Goddard or him are going to be having an okay game.
Yeah, I think the Eagles as a whole kind of get a little bit back on track this game. So yeah, I'd lean towards Smith being a start this week.
Yep.
Right as I'm about to get out on Smith, he always brings me back in. So
Yeah, I actually tried
think this is the
finding.
game.
I tried finding the pattern of boom and bust, and it seems it's 2 booms and a bust. But then I saw it was like 2 busts and 1 boom, and then another. So
he's
it's
kind of all
just
over the place.
unpredictable.
yeah.
But I think if I had to guess, it would be a boom here.
That is a good guess.
It's my guess. But moving on to the Jets.
Not very educated.
Cap or no cap, avoid Jets running backs until Michael Carter is back.
No cap.
Move on.
Absolutely
Yes.
no cap. Elijah Moore still the highest ranked wide receiver for you guys on the team.
Easily.
Yes,
Yes.
but I would temper expectations because he's probably gonna be covered by Slay, who's
Yeah.
gonna hold him to 0 negative yards or something.
Play Island.
Yeah, I got him at 26, but definitely a little bit nervous about this matchup. If he gets some coverage on Steven Nelson, I think he will exploit that though.
I'm gonna lock it in that they get 2 picks this game. Slay
they
gets
get-
1.
Well, yeah,
At
Zach
least.
Wilson, hopefully at
Yeah,
least one.
we get like
One,
4.
please. I would hope so. All right, let's pick this game. Birds at the Jets. Who we got?
Eagles.
Yes.
Birds.
Don't let us down
Sorry.
Give
again.
me the Eagles.
I would
Please
never take
don't
the
let me down.
Jets. Go Birds.
All right, got a few more games to get through. Let's keep it going. Buccaneers at the Falcons. Brady stunk last week. Gets the Falcons this week though. Top 5.
Come on.
Yeah.
Number 1.
Number
Must.
1.
Yep.
Must
have
be
number
top 5.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Average
I'm at 1 as well. So
averages 400, almost 400 yards and 4 touchdowns when he plays the Falcons. He's not an 0 against them.
yeah, he's gonna eat this week. Gotta lock in Brady. Leonard Fournette locked in after that boom, but also a bounce back for Godwin and Evans as well this week. Both top 12.
Yes. Yeah.
Actually,
Kidding.
Mike Evans 15. I have Godwin 11.
Why do you hate Mike Evans like that, bro?
I have Mike
don't
Evans
know,
at
bro.
8.
He just like
I got Mike Evans at 8 as well. I got Godwin at 7.
sorry.
Fournette just took all the love this week.
Yeah, he really
Yeah, he
did.
did.
Took it from everybody except Gronk. Gronk looked good. Gronk top 5.
He took all points that were
Absolutely.
available.
Bro, Gronk.
Gronk
is,
number 3. Gronk is
I got
back.
Gronk at 4, baby. I'm all in. I'm back in on Gronk. When he's healthy,
Wow.
you
I
got
was
to start.
pulling
Bro,
teeth last year.
If you have
Last year he
Gronk,
wasn't consistent. Last year he was bad.
if you have Gronk and Mark Andrews, can you start them both?
Yeah,
I probably would consider it.
I would definitely consider starting one of the flex.
Depending
Definitely
who your
consider it.
flex is.
Like Mooney.
That's tough.
That's-
I really like
Uh-huh.
Mooney too.
That's tough.
I
don't
consider
know.
Gronk though a flex over Mooney. That's close.
It's
I'd have
so
to do like my
close.
full like flex ranks to really kind of figure that out. I don't really know
Yeah.
how I rank tight ends against wide receivers.
Well, like for example, in KRP he's flexing Gronk and he has Kelsey. And he has no better flex if I'm
Yeah, but
looking
his
at his
flexes
bench.
aren't like
Marvin
Mooney, it's like
Jones.
Marvin Jones.
I'm easily
definitely
starting
start
Gronk over Marvin Jones.
But Mooney's been tough lately. It's kind of tough to bench.
I think I would lean Mooney.
Yeah.
I think Mooney's got more boom potential.
That's what I'm doing right now. But like, I really want to start Gronk because or he's good for like a touchdown or something. But like, he's just good.
Yeah, Gronk is very solid right now. If you have him, keep rolling him out there. Moving on to the Falcons, Cordaro Patterson continues to be a must-start option. But what about Kyle Pitts? You have to bench him at this point. Tampa Bay is 25th against tight ends, though.
Who are you going to start that's better? I mean, he's down there at the bottom also.
Logan Thomas?
I would start him. Logan Thomas
over him. Logan Thomas. But I still have Pitts ranked high. I just don't have anyone else that I really want to put over him.
I saw the Falcons average 13 targets a game. Like they throw like the ball 13 times a game. Or the receivers don't get any type of work where like they can make anything happen. So if they're not even getting the opportunity,
he's still getting the volume, at least 5 targets a game, but it's just not equating into fantasy points. 3, 9, 10, 5, 4 are his last 5 games.
Pat Freiermuth is only 11 points behind him.
Exactly.
On the season. I think he finishes above him. Like week 4 was where he blew up. So I think he finishes in front of Pitts somehow.
He probably will.
I don't doubt it.
It's definitely risky, but you might be stuck starting him, unfortunately. Especially it's a favorable matchup. You would hope they're going to have to throw a lot in this one against the Bucks, but we shall see. Let's pick this one. Bucks at the Falcons.
Bucks.
Yeah.
Bucks.
We're not even going to. Yeah.
Bucks.
Please.
Jaguars at the Rams. James Robinson still top 12 for you guys. No other Jags after him worth starting right now, too.
I have him at 10.
I have him at 10. Not starting any other Jag. No, thank you.
Agree.
Dan Arnold healthy.
I got him at 12.
Not that it matters.
He's still top 12.
Technical Sean.
Dan Arnold? No, he's on IR. He's like out for the year.
That's what I thought.
Season.
Okay. Maybe Chenault comes back.
Nah.
Chenault makes like an IU return.
No way.
Maybe because Ramsey will be on Marvin Jones, but
I doubt it.
I highly doubt it.
Ramsey he doesn't care about covering.
Trevor Lawrence is gonna have a long day.
Yeah, he might have a very
longer
day.
than his hair.
Okay.
Moving on to the Rams. All the Rams had a really solid game last week, including Stafford. Stafford back in the top 6 QBs this week.
I have him at 7. So
I have him at 10.
He could easily be
10.
10 is insane.
Jags defense is respectable.
5.
Jags
schmags. Stafford's going off. They haven't won in like 3 or 4 weeks. The Rams really need a win. It's got to come this week.
The curse of Odell.
Odell played well.
He did. He scored and then got hurt.
Yeah, too well. I need Cooper Kupp to have.
I know you do. Darrell Henderson had a very solid game. Also, top 15 this week.
12.
I like Kendi.
Put him at
a lot. Menace.
Jaguars defense not good. Henderson good.
Great.
Makes sense.
Good analysis.
That's analysis right there, baby.
Quick maths.
Super simple. Cooper Kupp, like T-God's already mentioned, not hitting that 20 points, but still very solid. You're starting in. Where did you rank Van Jefferson and Odell?
Oh, boy.
Odell 27, Van 29.
I flipped it. I got Van 28, Odell 31.
I think you did the same. I have Odell 33. Van 28.
Yeah, Van.
I like Van.
Yeah. Van over.
Van almost had 2 touchdowns. Odell almost threw him one.
Yeah.
Or Van almost one of them threw to the other.
Yeah. I've been liking Van Jefferson a lot. He's finally getting an opportunity with Woods down. I think he might be the number 2, OBJ number 3. We'll continue to see how this works out. I know OBJ is the bigger name, obviously, but I think Van Jefferson's got a lot of talent too. So
definitely missing Woods.
Definitely missing Woods, but I think all 3 of them are still going to be fantasy relevant. Van and OBJ just might be a little bit more inconsistent. Yep. All right, let's pick this one. Jags at the Rams. What do we got?
Rams.
All right,
Ramsey.
we got 4 more games, so let's keep.
Oh my God, going. Ramsey revenge game.
Oh my God.
I don't know what revenge you get.
Football team at the Raiders. So Antonio Gibson getting huge volume the past 3 games, 72 carries and 9 catches in just the last 3 games alone. Must start running back 1 right now.
especially with McKissick possibly out for a little. Didn't
Yeah,
sound like the
that
injury was
changes
too
a lot.
serious.
I have him
But-
at 13. I
Got him at
definitely
10.
could easily move him up.
Yeah, I have him at 11.
Put him at 10 also because the Raiders aren't the best against the run. So I think
Mhm.
as inconsistent as he was earlier, the volume right now is what I'm chasing. I think he'll be solid. Terry McLaurin continues to be up and down. Where did you rank him this week?
10. He
Yeah,
still gets.
I have him at 8.
He still has a crazy amount of targets each game. It's just-
Mhm.
Yep, I got him at 11.
Yeah,
I think
does
he
look-
got him at
needs
12.
he needs Fitzpatrick back. I think.
Yeah, but I don't think they're going to go back to Fitzpatrick.
Sadly.
Heineke's younger. I don't know if they really think they're. I mean, they might be making a playoff push. And I think they actually are the 7th seed right now,
Yeah,
In
they
the
would be in the
playoffs.
playoffs right now.
which is nuts. But I think Heineke's been playing well enough that they might not go back to Fitzpatrick. We shall see. For the Raiders, after we mentioned Josh Jacobs not being able to find the end zone for the past few weeks, he scored last week. Still a solid RB2 for you guys right now.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
I really thought that if I looked at his rank right now, he'd be like top 15, but he's still RB23 just because of the receiving, but it's not really much.
He
No,
missed
I
a
don't
couple games too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
did.
did miss a
Okay,
couple games.
Week 2 and 3.
still
Um,
average.
But yeah, still has not been that great. He's a very decent RB2. Like he'll get you what you need. So keep rolling him out there.
The need.
Renfro locked in as always, but with Darren Waller possibly out, where did you rank Foster Moreau?
11.
I got him at 11.
His only
Got him at
game that he
12.
played with Waller out was against the Eagles, and he had 6 for 60 and a touchdown
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
for a tight end.
Can't ask for much more from the tight end.
Yeah, I think they don't cover him as hard as they cover Waller. And when he fills in for that spot, Derek Carr finds him open a lot. I think he's a pretty decent tight end. So definitely a viable start if you're looking for a tight end. I wouldn't be mad this week if you were like, Foster Moreau's out there on waivers. Let me pick him up, start him over Pitts or like Gasecki, these guys that have been inconsistent. So I think he's a viable start this week for sure. Let's pick this one though. Football team at the Raiders. Who we got?
Oh,
Raiders.
Give
I'm
me
taking the football
team, baby.
football team. Their defense is like picked it back up the last
Yeah.
You
couple
go
weeks.
without Chase Young.
Yeah,
I'm taking the
rallying.
Raiders.
rallying.
All right, bet.
All right, split here. Nice split. Football team and the Raiders. We'll see how that one goes. Let's keep it going. Ravens at the Steelers. We already talked about Lamar earlier, but Andrews locked in for sure as a top 3 tight end. Are
Yep.
any of these Ravens running backs going to be consistent anytime soon?
Probably
No,
not.
and we say it every single week.
Yeah,
No
Last
cons-
week, Freeman had 20. We were like, maybe, but
Maybe.
no, definitely
That
not.
was short-lived.
Yes, short-lived, too inconsistent. I'd avoid him if
like
I
a fly.
could. They're like slightly above Texans running backs right now. And
Yeah.
that's very slightly, just very bad. How about Hollywood and Rashad Bateman? Do you still have Hollywood ranked well above Rashad?
Definitely.
Yes.
Because if Hollywood's struggling and Bateman's struggling, I'd still take Hollywood struggling points, which may be better than Bateman struggling points.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, with the Huntley game, both of them didn't do that much. Last week, Lamar was really off. So both of them, again, really weren't that great, but Hollywood's still been pretty solid. So I got Hollywood at 15, Bateman at 36. But if Bateman has another good game, I'd be definitely comfortable putting him back inside the top 30.
Yeah.
Just want to see it again. For the Steelers, Najee had his worst game since week 1, but he's still got to be locked in as an RB1 option, right?
Definitely,
Yes.
but he's been stinky the last couple of weeks.
He'll be all right.
Been a little off, but I think you got to
Blame
keep rolling
Ben.
out there. I blame
Ben's
Ben for the
stuck.
offense for sure.
And maybe the offensive line narrative is like becoming true.
yeah, the offensive line is not very good either.
And
All right.
all Claypool wants to do is listen to music at practice.
Yeah, despite it all, though, Deontay Johnson's still a rock solid wide
The
receiver.
most
one.
consistent Steeler.
So consistent.
Love him.
But Chase Claypool also quietly playing okay again. Is he back inside your top 30?
Unfortunately, I have him at 25.
Yep.
I'm
Just
at
to move him
27.
again next week outside the top 30.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
he might fall back off, but
Yep.
he's got some decent upside right now. You know they're gonna have to throw against the Ravens. We'll see if he can get another
8
10
red zone
plus points.
targets, 1 touchdown.
Yeah, he's due for a touchdown.
Gobi
too, for sure.
Myers.
Everybody's just due for a touchdown, huh?
Yeah.
They are.
Everyone.
I mean, if you get 8 red zone targets and only 1 touchdown, like that's definition of due for a touchdown. You're
Could've been
getting the
my
targets.
touchdown parlay.
It's coming.
Chase.
All right. You're right, though. You can't give them touchdowns. Let's pick
You
this
just
one.
appoint them. You're saying your appointment for a touchdown is a Sunday. It's due.
It is due. Let's pick this one, though. Ravens at the Steelers. Who we taking?
Ravens.
Give me the Steelers, baby.
Oh my God.
Any.
Big time bounce back. Ravens been still. We'll see.
You're wild.
Got to go first.
Steelers haven't been shit.
I'm about to pass Matt after this week.
No, you're not.
Wait on it. I don't even know if we announced the standings. Do you guys work with standings?
Matt still in the lead, 112. Me and Sean tied, 109. Q 107.
Yep. I am definitely
Creeping up my
passing Matt
ass.
this week.
No, you're not. Oh,
Wait on
quiet.
All right, Broncos at the Chiefs, Sunday Night Football. Javonte Williams outsnapped and outperformed Melvin Gordon again last week, possibly due to Gordon's injury, because he is now like a 50-50 chance to play. If Gordon is out, is Javonte a top 15 play?
Yes, sir.
Top 15.
If Gordon's out, I'm
Roughly.
100% moving him in the top 15.
I'll move him to.
I have him at 18
17.
right now, so I'd give him the bump.
Yeah.
I have him at, I think, 19 right now. So yeah,
Yeah, that's where I have
definitely
him right
no, I have
now.
him at 18. I have him at 18. So yeah, I would definitely move him right in that tier with like Jamal Williams at 15. So
Yep.
Move him up a couple spots, more volume for him. He's been pretty solid lately. We already touched on the wide receivers. Do you have any of them inside your top 30?
No, sir.
No, sorry.
I
No.
don't.
Judy at 27.
Any.
I
just
Judy
pushed one up
at
there.
30, but
Duty at 31. Get him out
still
of there.
get them all out of there. I'd avoid all.
I'm trying to see why we were so hype about him coming back from the injury after one game with like 13 points, because he's just been poop since
Just-
he came back.
It was just hyped about having another option.
Yeah,
there.
he's finally had more than 10.
But yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Moving on to the Chiefs. Mahomes, Tyreek, Kelsey, all locked in as always. Even with Mahomes struggles, I think you got to keep rolling them out there. How about the backfield, though? Is Clyde Edwards-Helaire fully the guy again after outscoring Darrell Williams 15.6 to 3.6 in his first game back?
He did look
He
good.
is, and I like to see this because if they would have made this backfield like a 50-50 timeshare right after the injury, it would have pissed me off. So
Yeah.
I hope they stick with one or the other, and it looks like it's going to be Clyde. So
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I'm rocking with Clyde right now. I think he's definitely basically a flex play, maybe
I
a
have him at
low
20.
end RB2.
I'm at 20.
Yeah, I got him at 21. So yeah, like
Same.
right in that
Low end
kinda
RB2.
area. Low end RB2. Not 100% confident, but he could easily find the end zone.
The biggest downfall in fantasy history. Drafted first round last year. Now we're
By me.
just hoping he could be a
I
good
loved him as a rookie, man.
low end RB2.
But just hasn't came to fruition. See if it eventually can happen. Let's pick this one. Broncos with the Chiefs.
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 Give me the Chiefs. Yeah, gotta take the Chiefs there. All right. I believe I missed a game.
There's still one
Did I
more.
miss a game?
Patriots Bills.
I know, but I think I missed a game in between
No, I don't think
the
so.
49ers and the Seahawks. Did we talk
Oh
about
yeah.
them?
We
No.
did not.
All right, let's briefly just talk about 49ers and the Seahawks real quick. Kittle,
Lock
obviously
him in.
starting.
Yes.
Ayuk without Debo.
Definitely.
Must start. Wide
Eli
receiver
Mitchell,
2.
you're locking them in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Seahawks.
RB2, actually.
I would avoid all the Seahawks if I could right now, man.
Except for Gerald Everett.
No, I
got
can't
Russ at
bench
15.
DK.
I got
Can't bench
DK and
DK.
Lockett at 18 and 19.
Should
I'm
I
not
bench
confident in
DK
them.
16, Lockett 21.
I could bench DK for Gronk.
No
I
way.
might do that.
Bro, but
I
bro,
might do
like,
that, bro.
if
DK's
you look at
bugs
the
right
numbers
now.
though, bro, like Matt, you said it earlier, numbers don't lie. And I mean
Numbers don't
They
lie.
don't,
I mean
but
DK's
DK's
numbers
bugs,
have
bro.
been
DK's bugs.
Tell 'em the
I mean,
truth.
it's your team. I can't tell you.
No. I'm not saying like you're giving bad advice. I'm just saying like numbers they won't be lying like that.
You're right.
No.
When you're right, you're right. I can't.
Niners D is
disagree.
good too.
Yeah. All right, let's pick that one real quick. Seahawks and the Niners.
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 Yeah, give me the Niners too. Just wanted to make sure we got the pick in. Didn't want to miss the game entirely.
I like
Now we get to Monday Night Football. We got The Patriots at the Bills. Mac Jones continues to improve, but him and pretty much all of the pass catchers are risky starts at best against this defense, right?
Yeah,
100%.
If it was anybody else, I would feel confident in almost everyone on this offense.
Yeah.
Well, not except for the tight ends.
Yeah, tight ends too inconsistent. Kendrick Bourne, low key, still might be
Low
the best
key.
wide receiver,
Could be.
but in general, this week I'd avoid him if I could.
Yep.
How about the running backs for this team? Harris and Stevenson. How did you rank those guys? Both low RB2s, flex.
Damian Harris 27, Stevenson 30. So yeah, both like right in that flex territory.
Harris
28,
has
30.
the touchdown upside.
Mhm.
Yeah, I got 25 and 28.
Stevenson has a receiving work upside, so it could balance out.
Yeah, they're both roughly around like 10 points right now. Like it's not that great. So
Yeah.
we'll see which one maybe takes the lead on that. But for Allen and Diggs for the Bills, they're both locked in. But are pretty much any other Bills worth starting right now? Matt
Dawson
Breida
Knox.
and Dawson Knox, the only
Maybe-
viable options.
Maybe Dawson.
Dawson for sure.
Yeah, I think
feel like
Dawson for sure as like a tight end. I actually think I have him in like top 7 this week,
Oh,
just because all the other tight ends suck and Dawson Knox, when he's
Yeah,
healthy,
have
has
him
been
at 8.
pretty decent.
all right.
Yo, he is good.
He's been pretty decent, but Breida, other out of the running backs,
That would be
start,
being cute.
but it's very
That
risky,
would be.
So I'd avoid Bills running backs too if I could. Let's pick this one. Pats the Bills. Who we got?
Bills.
Bills.
And who would have
Bills.
thought
Wow,
this
we
would be
all
a good
swept.
game?
We all swept.
I know.
Patriots are the hottest team in football right now,
They are.
but I still think
Belichick's
the
about to win
Bills.
Coach of the Year.
Still think the Bills are the
And
better
Brady's going to win MVP.
They need to do Bills or Bucks Patriots in the Super Bowl. Imagine.
Yo, the
Imagine.
narrative.
The world would
is
explode.
team. It might
fucking-
happen. It really might happen. All right, Q. Let's get into some trivia before we get out of here. What do you got?
Okay. 2 questions today. First question.
Alrighty.
The first question. Tennessee played New England on Sunday. One time they played in 2009, and the Patriots beat them 59-0. Who is the only team to never lose by 40 points? And your hint is that. So the answer will surprise you, because if I were to give you 25 guesses, you probably wouldn't get the answer right. You may need 26.
Can we just can is it not the Eagles?
It's not the Eagles.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so
Team
you're
who's
saying it would
never
be-
lost by 40.
They never lost by 40 or
You're
more.
saying it would not be one I would expect.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not a good team. It's a bad team, but they've never lost by 40.
I would think a lot more than one team never lost by 40.
All right. I got my answer, I guess.
You know what? I think Q gave us a little hint in what he was fucking saying. So I'm gonna
I did give you a hint. I said hint. I think.
I'm just fucking guessing.
I got a team.
All right, I got
okay.
one.
Show them. Giants, Panthers, and the
Jets.
Jets. It was the Bengals.
Oh, I thought the
Oh,
Bengals
my.
initially, and I was like, nah, they had to have gone.
The
blown
most
out.
they've lost by is 37.
Wow. That's still a blowout, but
Never made it to 40.
that's nuts.
All
I would
right.
have never guessed. Any random 59-0 stat to begin.
Well, it's because they played on Sunday.
Okay.
Second question. When the NFL and AFL merged in 1970, there were 26 teams. So these 2 teams that the question's about, they play this weekend. One's an NFC team, one's an AFC team. The NFC team is undefeated against the AFC team since the merger in 1970. Who are the teams? So a point for each.
What?
Interesting.
So since the merger in 1970, of these franchises, there's only one team that's undefeated against the other. And it's an NFC team and an AFC team. I guess the hint is that they play each other this weekend. So you probably
We
Not
already
good.
went through the matchups. So NFC versus AFC.
Doesn't help me.
There's a couple that could be. Yeah, Matt, that doesn't help you, dude.
So they gave you which side was undefeated, like which conference is the team.
No.
Which,
The NFC's got to be undefeated, I would guess.
So is it a point for the game, point for the one that's undefeated?
sure. Yes.
Sure. Dude, I don't feel good about this at all, but I'm going for
Well, look
it.
at the games.
There's two. whatever. I'm going to go with the one whatever. I'm going to be so pissed if it's the other one, though. I swear to God, dude.
I bet it is, too.
No, it can't be, bro. It can't be.
Just lock it in. Let's go. I feel like both these teams are in the same fucking conference, so.
Oh, God.
I swear to God.
All right, say it.
All right, so the game. Oh, T guys, do you have it?
Matt, they're in the same division.
It's not them. It's not those.
God,
None. It's none of them.
Is
None
it
of them.
football team and Raiders?
No,
It's
the
Eagles.
Eagles and Jets.
Are you kidding me?
Eagles are 13-0 against the Jets.
I knew it was gonna be the fucking Eagles, bro. I was like the
Bro,
Jaguars.
can we stop with the Eagles questions? Like I should have said like.
I knew it, bro. After you asked that, after the first one, and I was like, all right, I'm between two. I was like, the Jaguars really stink, and the Rams have been pretty good. I was like, they used to be the greatest show on turf. They have to be undefeated against the Jags.
Wait, what did Matt
lose to
say?
The Jags. Matt said the Vikings and the Lions.
the same division.
Not even the same conference. All right.
Listen, man. It's been a long day.
I got no points, I think.
None of us did.
Yeah, we all stuck.
Wow. No points for trivia. That's a rarity, but that's a wrap for the Week 13 preview. We will be back next Sunday with our Week 14 preview. So make sure you're following us here on Twitch if you're watching. Throw us a sub on YouTube as well. We're on Spotify, Apple, Anchor, wherever you get your podcast. Also on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Just look us up, Super Fantasy Bros. You'll find us. Good luck this week for Week 13. See you guys next Sunday. Peace.